Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out the Arise platform or Arise Work From Home, and you're wondering, can you really make money from home with this particular platform? What is this all about? How much can you get paid? And is this legit? Okay, that's a big question, right? So I'm going to review the Arise Work From Home platform, and then you can decide whether this is a good use of your time. Maybe you can start a business from home. How much can you really earn? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below. I'll send you my favorite strategy straight to your email if you would like to check that out. Okay, now I've been marketing online for about 15 years now. I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money on the internet, all sorts of different websites, freelancing, surveys, GPT style websites, different business models, a lot of different courses as well. And some of them are great and you can potentially make a lot of money from home, but some of them are a real waste of time. You can't really earn that much, and some of them are just straight up scams. So let's take a look at the Arise Work From Home platform to find out what this is actually all about. Is this worth your time, and how does it stack up to the other opportunities? All right. Now, if you come to Arise Work From Home right here, you'll see that this platform is all about teaching you how to become your own boss. Okay. And the way that they do that is if you click on here, become a service partner, it will open up this tab right here, which is basically going to help you talk about how you can start what they call a small business opportunity from home. And essentially what it is it's teaching you how to become a customer service rep virtually. Okay, so you're going to be helping other very large companies as a customer service person, and you'll be working virtually from home most of the time, right? So let's take a look at how this actually works. So they make it sound like you actually own a business, but you don't really own a business. What you're doing right here is you're becoming a customer service freelancer. Okay, so you're helping other people with their customer service issues, and it's going to be mainly virtually. You're going to be doing it over chat. Sometimes you're going to be receiving inbound calls, so you'll need one of these microphones, right? Or it might be sometimes outbound customer service calls as well. It just depends on the job that you actually take up, right? So they call it a small business opportunity owner, but it's not really. You're basically becoming just a freelancer. All right, so let's take a look at it here. They have a lot of different opportunities. If you scroll down, they've got clients from all over the world, right? Well, currently this one, it shows a lot of in the UK, but every single client will be slightly different. So if I click on this one right here, just so that you can take a look at what the opportunity is, this was posted at this date. It's based in Manchester. It's customer service. It is pretty much Sunday to Saturday is a whole week. Okay, now you don't have to work full-time hours, but you have to tell them what hours you're available, and then you would work those hours depending on your availability. Okay, so this one is paying up to £10 per hour. Some of them are a little bit more, some of them are a little bit less. It's equivalent to about 10 to 11 US dollars, right? So not too bad, pretty standard for, this is full-time virtual customer service work, but what you really need to do is you need to really read this properly, okay? So, Arise connects small call center companies run by people like you to large corporate clients such as popular coffee capsule company and a travel program. Okay, are you ready to be your own boss? Blah 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 blah. And then you can sign up right here. All right. Very, very important for you to understand. This is important. Okay, so the education necessary, I would read this all the way through. So the great thing is that a lot of them don't require a degree, all right? But what you do need to do is here. Prior to servicing a client opportunity through Arise, a virtual certification course must be successfully completed. So you must complete a virtual certification course by Arise, all right? So certification courses can be as short as a few days or can last up to 6 weeks, depending on the complexity of the client program, all right? So you have to understand that you do need to take a test. You do need to get certified. Some of them, it depends on the opportunity, will require you to pay for the certification, all right? So you have to be okay with that, right? It's not as simple as just signing up and getting started straight away, because they want quality customer service people. Again, as long as you can speak decent English, you have to check the opportunity. Some of them require you to speak English and French, some of them just English, but most of them require you to speak decent English, all right? So fluent English, you don't need a degree though, which is pretty cool, all right? And then some of them, again, you have to take a certification course and you have to be willing to pay for it. Sometimes it really just depends on the opportunity that you pay for, right? So essentially what you're going to be doing is you're providing contact service contact service center services from home. Okay, you're supporting one of the largest companies in the world, documenting all issues, resolutions, and follow-up actions, learning about the product, services, and accurately and efficiently resolving customer inquiries on the first contact. This is pretty standard for a lot of the jobs here. All right, so basically you're becoming a customer service rep. You're going to do it as a freelancer, and you can basically do it at different times. So you can set your schedule. So not all of them will be full-time. Some of them will be part-time, and you'll get paid up to about £10 per hour. Now, all of the jobs are roughly around, they're kind of like this, okay? So essentially what's happening is Arise is interesting. It makes it sound like you're going to be setting up a small business for yourself, okay? But essentially what this is a customer service job portal. That's essentially what it is, right? Now, the cool thing is that you can really be based from anywhere in the world. They do pay decent income, all right? So it's usually about, £10, £11, £12, all the way up to $18 per hour. It just really depends on the job that you're looking at, right? But essentially what you're doing is you're applying to a customer service job from anywhere in the world. All right, so there are some good and bad things about this, right? So the good things are that this is a legit opportunity. The way that they would pay out is that you would get paid out directly by your employer, right? So Arise is basically kind of like a job portal for a lot of these other companies that focuses mainly on customer service, right? But if you get the job with one of their clients, you will be paid directly by that employer. So it's kind of like just getting a job. That's kind of how this works, right? And so the pros and cons are, the pros are that the pay is okay. We're talking about usually between 9 and 18 US dollars an hour. It's pretty standard for customer service. They have a lot of opportunities, which is cool. You can work from anywhere in the world. You can be virtual. You can be based from home. And all you really need to do is really speak decent English and be very interested in doing customer service sort of work, okay? The disadvantages, unfortunately, are you're still trading time for money, because essentially what this is this is a job. This is a virtual job, all right? And you can only do customer service. They don't specialize in anything else, right? You have to be willing to go through long certification processes. Some of them you have to pay for yourself, right? You have to be willing to do that. So you have to be pretty serious about this before you do it, right? And unfortunately, you're still going to be trading time for money, okay? So it is cool, but and it's better than working in a full-time physical office where you have to commute there, commute back, that sort of thing. But you have to understand that this is still a job at the end of the day. All right, you cannot leverage your time. You can't leverage systems or tools or automation, nothing like that. If you don't work, you don't get paid. All right, and as long as you understand that it's a traditional job, it's just virtual, then you can check it out if you want. AriseWorkFromHome.com if you would like to check it out. All right, but pretty cool. Again, we live in the day and age where technology is pretty cool these days. You don't necessarily have to be in a physical office, right? This is one step closer to living that virtual lifestyle, but you still are trading time for money. Just understand that, right? But if you are here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to earn more income and not necessarily be stuck in a traditional job, all right? And there are ways to do that. There's a lot of different business models that you can get started with. You can start businesses online. You can use different websites. There's like online jobs too, online free websites that you can do that. And I've reviewed and tried a lot of these strategies, but my favorite way to actually really work from home, really become a real business owner, right? If that's what you want to do, a real small business owner, leverage technology, leverage tools, software, leverage automation, where you can generate a lot of income potentially if you apply yourself and take action, and you don't ever really have to be there necessarily once you set this all up, okay? So if you would like to find out my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy for free. You can check that out if you would like, all right? I hope you enjoyed this review of Arise Work From Home platform, and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.